this president right here, as you look out upon this sea of Black Americans, this president hears you. This president cares for you. Don't let anyone tell you that this president right here, Donald Trump, is not for Black America, because he is. I'm standing here today as a testament to how he feels about Black Americans. Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, God, for recognizing and raising up this man to be the leader of the free world. I love you.
And Alex, this comes on the heels of Jesse Jackson's passing, and Trump and Jackson had a long history of knowing each other. What do you make of today's events amidst we're about a little more than halfway through Black History Month this year? Powerful ceremony, very lively as well.
Yeah, Mercy mentioned school choice. So there's some other aspects that I think are important to highlight about what President Trump has done for the Black community. One was during the first administration, I think it was the lowest Black employment we'd seen. It was around 5%. The First Step Act, obviously important when we talk about Alice Johnson and criminal justice reform. His funding of the permanent funding of historically Black colleges was something he took care of. Also, what his investments in businesses, Black-owned businesses, I think Mercy mentioned. And it's just like that was stuff during the first administration carried over to the second. You can see the support in the numbers of the Black voters that he won from 2016 to 2020 to 2024. It was 8% about 10 years ago, 2020, 12%, and then he climbed to 15% in 2024. So I think, the numbers speak for themselves. And, of course, I think it's great whenever there's a celebration.
But those numbers are not going to be helped by him tweeting out that video showing the Obamas as monkeys, him saying, oh, we want more immigrants from the Nordic countries, people who look like us, basically.
He's not running again.
I know, but
just so you know, they don't agree
how
with
popular he is going to determine how well Republicans do in the midterms. And
yeah, but the Blacks don't want the illegal immigrants taking the jobs. Like, that's something that they do want border security. They want a good legal immigration system, not the chaos that we saw under Joe
Chris,
Biden.
I know obviously we all have TikTok brain. I think it's unfair to say we have memory of goldfish. Goldfish have good memories. What do you, this guy, Ed O'Keefe, says, when has Trump ever been falsely accused of being racist? Look in the mirror. Dude, you yourself did it. There was a reason I think he was laughed at, even by people in the White House press corps, which is more liberal than the Berkeley student government. Right. But what explains this amnesia, you think?
They're not smart people. They don't follow the news. I've discovered over the years that and I grew up in the news business, and they don't, from birth, and they don't follow, these people don't follow the news. They don't know what's in the news, and they don't remember what they did themselves. It could be the drugs. It might be fentanyl. It could be monkeypox, which is a venereal disease. I'm not entirely sure, but look, of course they call everybody racist. And it should be pointed out every Black History Month that it's rather ironic that the Democrat Party calls anybody racist, right? Since the president of the Confederate States of America in the Civil War was the Democrat, Jefferson Davis. The Confederate States of America in the American Civil War, Republicans, Abraham Lincoln. Democrats, Jefferson Davis. The Confederate States of America, the Democrat Party. Trying to keep their slaves, the Republicans, the Emancipation.
That was a long time ago, Chris. And parties have switched,
But isn't it called, wait,